Okay, everybody, here we are, man. We're back again. We're continuing our exploration of the BBC. This specifically is part two of the Paris Theater tracks. There's 10 tracks, and this is part two of it all. I did the first three. This time we're going to be doing Black Dog, and then followed by an 18-minute rendition, man, of Dazed and Confused. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to kind of like put like a 5-second break in between the two tracks, and hopefully that might be enough for us to get it up onto YouTube. Got my fingers crossed, but I am not holding my breath because so far none of them have made it up, man. But all the same, let's not let that kill our joy. So, Paris Theater, Led Zeppelin, without further ado, man. Starting with Black Dog. Black Dog. Let's get it. This is from... Oh, okay. It is Black Dog. Watch your hands, yeah. Can't keep it away. You know what amazes me about Robert is that just on a dime you can just pull out some blues and switch it up with the lyrics that's established in the song. And it's just so random, he's so rude with it.
Tell me no lies, make me a happy man.
The first time I heard this song, it screwed my head up, man. The timing, the time signatures just got my attention. I was having a sleepover at a buddy's place, and he was talking, and this was playing. His older brother Vince was playing this song. And it just got me.
I've been dazed and confused so long, it's not true. I wanted a woman, never bargained for you. And lots of people talking and few of them know. The soul of a woman was created below. Try to push me away. Baby, listen, baby, I don't know where you've been. Woman, I want your love. I want your love,
John Bonham. I could just visualize him.
every day I work so hard, bringing home my heart and come on, baby, you push me away. And I know I've said this once before, I think I'm gonna have to say it one more time. I ain't got no loving, baby, I'm gonna send you down the line. Oh, I mean what I say. Don't come here.
Gonna send it down the line. See what I'm talking about? Some old Willie Dixon stuff, man. hear this shit that they're playing right now? Could you imagine if they did a concept album, told a story about a haunted house or a ghost or something like that, with this shit in the background? Damn, man. The things that could have been. This stuff should have been on movie soundtracks, let me tell you. I bet your parents were hating the hell out of this song back in the day. being a 13-year-old kid, listening to this full blast with your headphones on, late at night when you should be sleeping. Damn, man. Challenge. It goes without saying that this was excellent. Black Dog, and especially Dazed and Confused, they just take you on a trip, boy. Jimmy pulls out that bow. Now they've gone psychedelic on your ass. Challenge. So far, what is it? I think this is maybe the third. I think it's the third Dazed and Confused live extended jam that I've heard. The song remains the same version. It still talks to me. But then again, I mean, how many versions of Dazed and Confused are out there? Challenge. I challenge you to find me a version of Dazed and Confused that you believe is better than the song remains the same version. Send them all to me. I will listen to every single one of them. And I don't care how similar they are. I don't care if they're separated by just a minute or just one damn note. I will listen to every single Dazed and Confused out there that you deem is worthy of a reaction. I mean, if the sound quality is just such trash and shit, don't bother. But challenge. If you think there is a version of Dazed and Confused out there that could match or even surpass the song remains the same rendition, let me know. That would be really cool. Send it to me. Anyway, man, it doesn't matter. Just a really good version like this one, send it to me. Because I think I am just going to eventually listen to every single version there is of Dazed and Confused live. I gotta say, so far, it's probably my favorite live Led Zeppelin song to listen to live. You know, it's just an enjoyable odyssey from beginning to end. You know what I mean? The way they go off and then they bring it all back, and Plant is just switching out. I'm telling you, my dad would trip if he hears Plant, the way he's switching out all of these blues tracks. He's going from the Willie Dixons to the Muddy Waters to the Otis Rush, and he's just switching these tracks out in between, in the middle. And I'm thinking to myself, all right, I've had exposure when I was a kid, but this guy, he was like saturated in it to the point I couldn't do that. I couldn't switch things out like that. And this is a young Robert Plant. We're going back, what is he, 21 here? So that young, how long would he have had to sit there and absorb all of these old gospel and soul and blues tracks to the point where he can just ad lib, just switch things out like that? It's remarkable to me. Now, if he was 50-year-old Robert Plant, all right, but 20-year-old Robert Plant? Damn, I'm telling you, man. They're all fantastic, these guys. They're all elemental in their own right. Put them together, it's just not a fair fight. It really isn't. So, what I want to do, and what I'm really enjoying this process, I gotta tell you, man. You know, live Led Zeppelin compared to studio Led Zeppelin is a different animal. It's a different beast. It's a different dimension. And what it is acquiring a taste for it. I mean, you remember the first time that you had a big gulp of beer? I'm betting that you didn't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm betting that it took you a while to acquire the taste for it. It's just not a natural thing. The same way with Led Zeppelin, it took me a while to acquire a taste and an appreciation for the raw, gritty live Led Zeppelin, but man, I think that, I'm on it now, and I really appreciate it. Even with their time signature sometimes being a little bit off, and they're struggling to kind of unify it again, even that is a fun listen, so I'm totally digging the whole process, and man, I wish that I wasn't so damn busy right now in my life with work and everything. I wish that I could take a couple of weeks off and just binge all of the live Led Zeppelins. And every other upload on my channel would be I'd probably piss off a lot of people, and a whole bunch of subscribers would unsubscribe. Some people are already hating on me for doing so many Led Zeppelin reactions. But hey, look, this is a classic rock channel, and the cornerstone of my classic rock channel, whether I like it or not, is Led Zeppelin. You are just going to have to deal with it. But at the same time, too, keep in mind, I've got over 600 classic rock reactions under my belt, and less than half of that is Led Zeppelin. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Just bypass the Led Zeppelins if you don't like Led Zeppelin, or if you think it's just too much Led Zeppelin, and just keep it moving, man. There's other stuff that I do. I look at all of the complimentary quads, man. Look at all of the full album reactions that I do. I'm getting into the more focused of the progressive rock, more focused again on the southern rock sound. So I do quite a lot of reactions. So don't be coming to me with this, I think you've done enough Led Zeppelin, and I've had enough of Led Zeppelin. Just check out something else, right? And leave Led Zeppelin to the people that enjoy it. I'm on a journey here, and I'm enjoying the hell out of this process. And I've said this before to a couple of people. I will decide when I've had enough Led Zeppelin. My channel, my decision, I will decide when there is enough Led Zeppelin on this channel. You understand? I just want you to know that there's one or two specific people that I've had to get really, really raw with in that respect. Remind them whose channel this is. So this is a classic rock channel. It's a Led Zeppelin channel. If you don't like it, don't listen to Led Zeppelin. If you really don't like it, and if you are offended by the way I'm addressing you, I'm talking to two people specifically, then bounce. That's what I gotta say to you. For us who like Led Zeppelin, I'm enjoying the hell out of this. So it's from me to you, right? Anybody else who doesn't like it, that's fine. From me to you, I'm really enjoying the walk with the live, and I wish I had more time to deal with it and to explore it more. But it's a science to me, the Led Zeppelin walk. It's a science to me. So that's how I see my affair with Led Zeppelin and the fans of Led Zeppelin. So, that's all I'll say about that. Just addressing these two people who think that this is their channel and not mine. All right. So, hey, what I'm going to do here, man, is I'm going to, I believe it's in the next day or so, I will have time to knock out maybe one, maybe two more from the BBCs. I'm not trying to race through the BBCs. But, with the interruptions on my schedule and our fun, sometimes I just got to get it in as fast as I can. So look for it within the next day or so, because, again, I'm going to be getting busy. So I want to try and get these out as soon as I can. There was something else I was going to say about these BBC sessions. I was going to ask you guys a question. Of course I got questions. Now I can't remember. I was ranting so much on these two people that I can't remember what I was going to ask you guys. See, you guys are messing around with my education here. You got me all sidetracked. You know what? I'll save that question once I remember it for part 3 of the BBC sessions. But yeah, man, I just want to say shout out to Jeffrey Davis again. Thanks for itemizing this for me, man, and breaking it down in portions that I could take in. I appreciate you taking the time to do that. So thank you very much for that, brother Jeffrey Davis. Thank you very much for that, brother. I can't even remember what the hell I was going to say. It's going to bug me now. But anyway, I'm going to bounce, man. I got to get back to work. I took an hour off, came home, and now I got to go back. So, Yeah, where Led Zeppelin is concerned, I know that there are some stuff out there still that I haven't heard that some of you sent to me, and I will get to those. I promise I will. And man, I mean, how many stray songs are out there belonging to Led Zeppelin? I got a couple of more stray stuff to listen to that supposedly I haven't heard yet. So I'll eventually get to those. But it's incredible. Where is the end, of this rabbit hole? Where does it actually end? It makes me wonder. But anyway, hey, it's okay. I'm not in a big heated hurry to for it to end. But yeah, I will get to some of those jams that I haven't heard yet. So patience is a virtue, and I'll have to be patient and take my time with that. Still want to let you guys know that coming up for the holiday season, I'm going to be hitting the O2 Arena, baby. I'm going to be hitting that shit like you wouldn't believe. And if I got to take some time off work to make sure that I get that shit done, it's going to get done. It's going to get done during the holiday season. I made a promise, man. And so I'm definitely going to hit that up and keep that promise. So O2, letting you know, putting you guys on notice. I'm going to hit that, whether it doesn't matter how far I get into this. Even if I have to overlap into the new year where it comes to the live stuff, I'll do that. But the O2 stuff, that is for the holiday season. That would be probably, I'm thinking between mid and late December. That's probably what I'm thinking. I'm looking at probably taking a couple of weeks off anyway, so I'll have the time to do it, man. I'll make the time. Anyways, that is my reaction to part 2 of the BBC series, man, Paris Theater, and I'm definitely looking forward to part 3. So part 3 is going to include, I'm just looking at Jeffrey's list here. Yeah, there's an 9-minute version of Stairway to Heaven and Going to California, and then That's the Way. So that's gonna be part 3, man. So looking forward to doing that in the next day or so. Anyways, you guys have yourselves a good one. Take care. Hope you enjoyed this reaction, and I'll catch you in part 3. Peace out.